What's good, y'all?
That's what you said.
This is Dwayne here, aka Bucky, here with my gorgeous girlfriend Jaden. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to start a YouTube channel, so we asked our Instagram like, how should we start it and what y'all wanted to see. So y'all said that our first video should be how we met. So even though I don't fully agree with that, we're gonna do that. We're gonna tell our stories, and I'm gonna go first because I don't remember a whole lot because I can't even remember what I ate for breakfast sometimes because I'm real forgetful. But you know, she got a story, and her story is full of details and all the juiciness. So you know, she gonna fill y'all in on all the spots that I missed. But to hop right into the story, you know what I'm saying? When I was younger, I used to wrestle, right? So when I was wrestling, I was over there chilling, you know what I mean? I was doing my thing, and then you hear in the stands some girl just screaming, you know what I'm saying?
I did not scream.
Nah, but on a real note, it was after I was done wrestling, you know what I'm saying? I was all sweaty and hot, so I had to go get me my drink of water. So I wanted to run over. Mind you, this is like 7th grade. So 7th grade, like 12 years old, you know what I mean? So I had to go get me some water, so I like ran to the water fountain. But on my way to the water fountain, there was this girl and her friend just standing by like the doors to get into the hallway. So I run past this girl and I see her and we make eye contact, right? So I knew she seen me see her, you know what I'm saying? And I knew she was checking the kid out because you know I was cute when I was younger, you know. So I get out there and I start drinking my water. But the whole time I'm drinking my water, I'm like staring at her. Did you see me staring? No. So yeah, I'm staring at her and checking her out or whatever. I'm like, yeah, she cute or whatever, you know what I mean? But I was a little shy nigga, so I won't go say nothing. You know what I mean? I ain't know how to spit the G for real. I never had to, because you know, the ladies used to come to me, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. I don't like ladies like that, like you angry or something. But anyways, so then, wait.
Nothing, go ahead.
So then I go back and sit with my team or whatever, and then after that, it was either a couple days later or the next day, was it?
This is what you remember.
So I think it had to be like a couple of days or the next day. The next day I know for a fact she had followed me on Instagram. And when she had followed me, I was like, oh, that's the chick that I was looking at. I was like, oh, damn. Think about it. But I remember me and my nigga was in the car and we posted a video. And she had said something about, like, your voice, like hard eyes and stuff like that. Mind you, I'm like 12, my nigga, so my voice didn't sound like it does now. I was some squeaky, girly sounding little nigga. Like, I don't know.
Your voice was never girly.
Wait? Have you? Okay, one day I'm gonna find you the videos of the way my voice sounded.
But it was not like it is now, but it was never girly.
I sounded like a straight whore, like a hoe. I feel like I sounded like a female, but I mean it's whatever. So then from there, that's when, you know, I forgot who. This is when Kick was like out there. Like Kick was a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Because we was all using Kick. We all had Androids. You know what I'm saying?
No, we all had iPods. Nobody had like.
I mean, but they weren't iPods like that. Like the cameras weren't big and stuff. Because I remember we was using Uvu. Because I know for a fact I didn't have an iPod.
No, when I came over here the first time, we had like 2 phones. Like an old, like the first iPhone 4 or something, and then iPhone.
The iPhone 4, I think Chris gave me. Because I know my parents didn't buy
I think
that.
that's because when you got in trouble, like.
Yeah, so I had the backup phone, you know what I'm saying? But, what's it called? So, like, that's when we started, like, kicking. We started, like, Insta messaging and all that. And then,
It wasn't Insta message.
No, I mean.
Or a DM.
Like, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, like, messaging off of Kick. That's how we used to message. And then I remember Ooh and all that stuff. So like, that's what I remember. That's how we got started. She gonna tell it from the beginning, and she gonna put all her facts and like all her little juicy stuff into it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so it was me and my friend. Ow, baby. Don't just hit my toe.
Well, scoot up so they can hear you.
We went to, it was me and my friend. I'm not gonna say names because she could feel special because she's not my friend anymore and you slept with her. So,
I did
anyways,
not.
yes, you did.
I did
Don't
not.
even try to play with me.
I did not mess with her. Okay,
You
I was.
did.
It was.
He
And plus, this was.
her up on Instagram.
Whoa!
Anyways,
Whoa! No, I did not.
I don't know if you did, but
No, I know.
no,
I
there
did.
was a picture of you. I don't know if she posted it or you posted it, but it was up there. Anyways, it's not the point of the story. We went to the wrestling game, and my best friend at the time wasn't with me, but like the guy that she liked, like had a crush on, wrestled too, and like so I was looking at him because I didn't know he was on the wrestling team. And is it wrestling team? Or
Yeah.
Okay, wrestling team. And then I seen him, and I was like, who is that, right? And then she was like, oh, that's Bucky. What are you? She was like, oh, that's Bucky. Stop, sit down, because you're getting me like distracted.
Alright.
And then after that, I don't remember you getting water. I don't remember that part. But I know that when you came back, she went up and like hugged you. It made me feel some type of way, I'm not gonna lie. Because I was just like, that's my boyfriend that isn't really my boyfriend yet, and you're just gonna hug him. But, okay.
Like, that's my baby, but he don't know it yet.
Yeah, exactly. And then she was like, oh hey, da-da-da, hugged you. And then she was like, yeah, let's Bucky, da-da-da. And then I was like, oh, so she gave me her Instagram name. And then I had commented on your stuff. And then I was like, your voice or whatever. And then we went into Kick, and you was talking about some Uber.
Oh no, wait, you're not gonna throw me out there like that. Like,
I can't tell them not.
go ahead, whatever, I don't care.
No, I'm not gonna say that because people can watch this. So, anyway, so then he added me.
Okay, we just not gonna leave y'all out the loop like that. Apparently, I was a little nasty little freak.
He was nasty. Yeah, you were nasty.
I was like, look,
And I was just like,
my voice be like getting
Like, I
girls
can't-
wet, you know what I'm saying? So
I think I did that one. Whatever. Go ahead.
I was like, my voice, you know, it be getting girls wet. I don't remember this, but this is what she told me.
That is what you said.
She was like, my voice be getting girls wet, and I was like,
No, you said that to me.
I know, I'm talking like that at 12, like 12, 13, like, nigga, go ahead.
And then you added me to this group chat with hella people in it and was calling me like your girlfriend. Or not girlfriend, you was referring to me as your girl. And then that happened. And then I can't remember. Oh, the night. So the second time I had seen you, right? I was fighting that girl. Like a long time ago. I fought that girl.
It's a basketball game.
It was a wrestling match, dummy. You were getting in the bus to go somewhere. You got in the bus, and as you were getting into the bus, I was like I was fighting this girl, and then, yeah.
I seen that fight on video. I didn't see that fight in person. But go ahead.
Yeah, but you was walking. I remember seeing you walk out, because it was that wrestling match, and Uriel tried to jump in. I shouldn't have said that.
Ooh.
But I don't care. Yeah.
Huh.
He was like, if you hit my girl, I'm gonna hit you. And then Terrence was all like, if you hit her. then
Okay, this is not the story.
We went to your house. You and your sister was walking your dogs to Glenwood because I had met you at Glenwood, and then we walked back. But then, after that, so we went to your house, you had kissed me. And you was like, you don't know what you're doing.
I still don't remember that, but apparently we were sitting there kissing, and I straight up told her, bro, you don't know what you're doing.
No, you didn't say it like that. You was just like, you've never kissed like that before. And I was like, no. And you were like, yeah, I could tell you didn't know what you was doing. I was like,
See,
okay.
that's how you know.
Like, you were being nice about it, but like, it's the, like the way you had said it, because you were still sitting there like touching me and talking about it, but.
That's how you know I was nasty. What 12-year-old know how to use tongue, my nigga? Huh? I mean, nowadays it's different. Y'all niggas' generation is nasty, but
My
y'all.
lips lost their virginity.
Yeah, they did.
You.
But anyways, like nowadays y'all niggas just be out here. Like I almost kicked you in the face. So I mean, yeah, like she ain't know how to kiss. I think I remember that. I don't remember telling you that.
You told me.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine. When you're
I wanted to,
I remember
I wanted
taking
to
your
tell me.
braces.
No.
Okay,
That's
so
how-
then the second time you dated and you had braces. I remember
Baby,
hitting
I
your
didn't
braces.
get braces until like 2015. The end of 2015.
No.
Yes.
No.
How are you gonna tell me when I got my
that
braces
is
put
bull.
on?
That is bull because I remember you coming to the house when you were talking to my dad and still going.
In 2015. Yes, in 2015. Because that's when I got my braces on. You could ask
There's
Kayla.
no way.
You could
So
ask
2
Kayla.
years
Ask
ago.
Kayla. Ask
2
Kayla.
years ago.
Yes.
No.
Yes, because
No.
ask Kayla. I'm trying to tell you, she got hers put on, and then a couple months after she got hers put on, I got mine put on. Ask her because I'm serious. It was not no 2014. Yeah. I didn't have braces in it. But I did go like this and then your dad was like, is it because you have braces? And I was just like, no.
No. The hell? No. No, like it used to really piss me off because when we first started dating and when we was like first of all, when we first started dating, it wasn't like we dated throughout the whole 6 or 7 years that we've known each other. No, it's like we dated on and off, on and off.
Because she was a hoe.
Okay, I was a hoe. Okay? Guys, if that's what you want to call it, we're going to call it that. I was freaking 12. Okay?
Okay.
What 12-year-old
13,
gets in a committed
14,
relationship?
All of those years, you was, especially 16. 16 was really your whole phase. Like, you was really out there. You was just, like, every. It was just like, I mean,
I was smelling myself, you know what I mean? I was out there, I was out there feeling it.
oh, because you was smelling. So what does that mean?
It means like
You
I
was
was
stinking?
I was feeling myself, like
That
that's-
is not something I've ever heard in my life.
Ask my parents. My parents say it all the time. You smelling yourself now, huh? But yeah, like I was holding around, so I ain't.
I thought you
At least,
smelled.
at least, you know. Now I ain't a hoe no more. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can say once a hoe, always a hoe. But you know I ain't a hoe no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in a committed relationship. I'm loyal.
Your bun is touching my ear.
I'm loyal, you know what I mean? We out here putting in some work. So happens to be my longest relationship. We sitting here dragging this video.
But then in the
Okay, so that's how we met before because all those other stories are stories for a different time. So you know, we out. Oh, we out. Till next time.